Sagittarius, this is Tina with 85th House Vibrations, and this just in. This is where we get all up in other folks' business about love and relationships. This reading will be good for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so it probably will not resonate with everybody. I want to address the noise issues in a couple of videos. It was brought to my attention in the comments that some people said they couldn't hear me. It was like noisy, and I went back and I watched a few of the videos. For those of you who may have to reference the Leo video, that is the worst one, I do believe. And if you hang in there for a couple of minutes, because like in the beginning I'm talking kind of soft, and then it gets a little louder so you can hear me. I think the video does remain noisy. What it is more than likely it is the fan, because I do this on my webcam. I have sworn up and down that I was going to invest in another camera, and I haven't done it yet. But in the meantime, the fan will kick on and it interferes a lot. So for that, I apologize, and I just hope you guys will bear with me. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I do know about the sound quality in some of the videos. I'm sorry about that. We'll try to do better. So Sagittarius, let's get started. The first card up, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Wands reversed. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this Knight of Wands reversed is, you know, he generally has something very specific on his mind. This is a guy who can be all over the place. You know, he generally has several relationships going at once. He always has a lot of irons in the fire. And that's because, you know, he's long and strong, if you get my drift. In the upright position, you know, he's got really good intent. He's the life of the party. You need somebody to, you know, set it off, jump things off for you. Yeah, he's the guy you want to get. You're looking for somebody with some quick, fiery ideas, you know, and who is able to jump from one thing to the next with no hesitation. This is your man. So even though he may be a little scattered, his intentions are good and he can be useful. Well, in the reverse, you know, he's just all over the place without any intent. I mean, he's got intent, but it may not be the best intent. There's no, you know, focus. There's no sort of plan. He is just, he's laying down wherever you let him. Coming up in a love reading, and I'm not going to say that this is a bad thing, because even with somebody you love, sometimes you just want sex. You know, it's like, I'm not trying to make love to you. I just want to have sex. So, you know, if both parties in the relationship are cool with that, you know, that's not a problem. So that doesn't make this a bad card. You know, if that's the case, if we're just talking about sex. Now, where this could become a problem is if, you know, this is only about sex and both parties don't agree. Or if this is somebody who, in a particular relationship, is always in and out. They can't seem to settle into the relationship because they are so scattered, because their mind is, you know, their energy is, you know, everywhere else. The Knight of Wands, like they would say, the Knight of Wands reversed, like they would say in New Orleans, is for everybody. And that means, you know, he doesn't discriminate. I put it that he does not discriminate. But like I said, it just depends on what else is going on in the surrounding cards. and the nature of that relationship. This doesn't have to be a bad thing. Like I said, this could be just about, you know, come here, baby, real quick. I only got a minute. I gotta go to work. You know, and that's not a bad thing. The next, yeah, see, this is about, this seems to be about, y'all gonna think I'm some sort of pervert. I'm not. But this could really be Sagittarius about good sex, because the Nine of Cups, you know, this is make a wish. Make a wish. This is a wish card. You know, and when you make that wish, be sure to include others in on wish, you know, share some of the good fortune. But one thing that the Nine of Cups is about, in addition to the making a wish and, you know, those 9 fabulous cups and, you know, feeling the love and it's luck, Sagittarius, the Nine of Cups could very well be your own personal card. I can't remember off the top of my head whether Sagittarius actually has anything to do with this card. This is a cup card, not a fire card or wand card. Either way, Sagittarius is the 9th sign. This is the 9 of Cups. And this is really a good luck card in a sense. And Sagittarius is associated heavily with good luck. You know, Sagittarius, people can be mad at you just because you always seem to get so lucky. It's like, how does Sag do it? Well, you know, Sag is ruled by the planet Jupiter. And, you know, Jupiter is called the good luck planet. So, you know, it's all good. And going back to the sex issue, which is what I think I was trying to get at, one of the things, like I said, that the Nine of Cups represents specifically is great sex. And you know, it also talks about sexy people, fit people who are fit and active. Like, how are you getting all of that? You know, this is what I've learned over the course of reading tarot. It's not just about those cups and that love. You know, these cards can get very, very specific. And so, anyway, going back to that, so, you know, up to this point, I'm not feeling like this Knight of Wands reversed is a bad thing. I just feel like that this is somebody who's just ready right now. And there's love here. There's feeling, there's compassion. I feel like even if this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, this may be you, Sag, in this particular relationship, if there is in fact one already, you guys may not be around each other all the time. And maybe sometimes you guys do just hook up specifically to have sex. But there's real feeling between you. There's a connection. There's a real connection. And it's all good every time you link up. Yeah, no problems there. Let's see what else we did. We got the Ace of Wands reversed. So, Sagittarius, this is a phallic symbol. It's the Ace of Wands, and just take a good look at the picture. Any questions? This is totally about sex. This is about, you know, the transference of physical energy. But for whatever reason, though, it's not happening the way that you want it to, Sag. Because this Ace of Wands is reversed, and that's saying that, you know, the opportunity for whatever reason is not presenting itself right now. Sagittarius, I'm almost feeling like you're not in the right place at the right time. It doesn't have anything to do with whoever it is that you may be trying to get with, or whoever it is that may be trying to get with you, I just feel like somebody's not in the right place at the right time. And that's why this is not going down. Sagittarius, if you are in fact dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, um, don't fret, because it just could be that their focus right now is somewhere else. And since the Knight of Wands is an all or nothing type of energy, when they are focused on you, they are focused on you. I mean, it's all or nothing with the Knights, like I said. But right now, they have got, their energies are being used elsewhere. Now, that could possibly be on another person, but no, I don't necessarily think that's what it is. But it could be. For some of you Sagittarius, it could be that you are loving somebody who is loving somebody else. And that's why you're not, this is not happening. But if you make a wish, because this Nine of Cups is right here, just wish it. It'll happen. Make your wish, and like I said before, if you need to include somebody else in your, whatever your wish is and your desires for good fortune. So whomever that is that you may be trying to get with, make a wish and include them in it. I do hate to see that Ace of Wands in reverse though. So let's pull some clarifiers and see if, you know, like I said, maybe this is just something really mundane, or maybe there's a bigger reason. So let's see. First, oh jeez. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anybody, because I know that everybody is not here to hear about sex. You know, some people really have they're on a quest for spiritual enlightenment. Not dollar store sex readings. But yeah, I'm sorry y'all. It is what it is. And that is the way I see it. And I just might be a pervert. God ain't through with me yet. What can I say? I like it. Personally, I like it. The devil showed up. Now, the devil just showed up in Scorpio's reading too. And I told Scorpio, you know, some people may not like it, but when the devil shows up in a reading, you know, it doesn't bother me in that way all the time. It just depends on the surrounding cards. I have a Scorpio rising and a Scorpio moon. So, you know, sometimes when the devil shows up, it can feel good, because this is about our vices. This is about our addictions. This is about carnal desires. We are, after all, still human beings. These are things that, you know, we can't run away from. But we do have to try to learn how to control them. But to get back to it, and this is a major arcana, if I hadn't mentioned it before. So right now we've got one court card, one major arcana, and one ace card. And this is about the flesh, okay? This is about satisfying earthly needs. And I'm sorry, you cannot miss the fact that we've got two rods. They are called, some of the wands are sometimes called rods in other decks. Two rods, two wands, two sticks. And we place the S and the T on sticks with a D. You know what I'm saying? That's going on here. This is about sex. I'm afraid for this little maiden right here, the Nine of Cups. My goodness, poor baby, but shit. Never mind. Anyway, Let's pull another one. Okay, yeah, okay. Just make a wish. You got the World card, Sag. So you, whatever it is that you are feeling like is incomplete, it comes full circle. It comes to completion. Make a wish. Now, I can't just let you walk away, Sag, with no type of responsibility at all, okay? We do have to keep into account that the devil card is here. Like I said, it a lot of times can feel good, but he is the devil. Check your intent. Just, just check your intent. Make sure everything's on the up and up, because there's not a problem here other than just getting so wrapped up. Sagittarius, what this is saying to me is that if you are having some sort of sexual relationship and there is feelings there, like I said, this is something that you could very easily get caught up in. And this just came up in Scorpio's reading. So, Sagittarius, could you be dealing with some Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising? Because if you are, it's going down. Yeah, you certainly end up getting what you want. If this was going to go in the wrong direction, the World card in the upright position wouldn't have popped up. This shows completion. It's a successful completion. I mean, and this is the, this is the four elements in its most complete form. This is alchemy. Whomever this is that you are dealing with, while it may be sex on the surface, there may be more to it than that. In fact, I'm sure there's more to it than that with the World card. It's not just about good sex for sake of good sex. This is alchemy. This is the two of you coming together. If you're not careful, you might create some new kind of metal or there. I don't. Okay. Anyway. But this is like I said, this is a joining of all four of the elements: earth, wind, fire, and water. Earth, wind, fire, water. Yes. The World card has all of those there. Let me show you once again. If you look in the corner, let's see, get that zoomed in. Well, there's a lion down there. There's a bull. Up there is the eagle, which represents the evolved Scorpio, and that in that little corner is air. I don't know exactly what to call that person, but that's air. You could see a little puff of cloud behind there. So anyway, yeah, this is, it's not, like I said, on the surface it may be about that, but there's more to it than that. There is a connection with this Nine of Cups, but everything about this is good business right here. So far as I'm concerned, have fun. There's been some delays. You may not, like I said, have been able to get with this person. This person may not have been able to get with you, but before this month is out, you guys make it happen. Definitely. And you make it happen in a big way. There's no more to milk out of that. I'm not going to pull another card and have the reading take a turn. So that's the way I see it, Sag. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thanks for those who are new. Thanks for giving this video a chance. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning and, you know, putting up with this foolishness. If you'd like the personal reading, you can contact me at tina@85thhousevibrations.net. I would also like to mention that I will be giving away a free 15-minute reading when we hit the 3,000 subscriber mark, and I'll be giving some details on how that could possibly go down. I'll get back to you guys with the details as we get closer to the mark. So thanks, guys, and I hope to talk to you again next month.